Well, it's recording. It's in progress.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's the first episode ever.
right?
So what's the plan? Oh, there's
Like I think
yeah,
you were you telling me about the hinge cringe where like these dudes just have like all these like personality traits like I like hiking and working out and yada yada. Like
yeah.
I didn't put any of that shit on mine. I think I was like, yeah, I'm a Vietnamese water puppeteer.
It was hilarious.
I'm a
That's one
hand.
of the first things like about yours. You showcased in that short little snippet that you actually had a personality and you had a sense of humor because that's also something for a long term committed relationship. Not only can you laugh at yourself, but you can laugh like you just have a sense of humor because he wants to go through life just drudging through, you know?
100%. Like, why would, yeah. Especially if half that shit that person's done once and they think it makes them look good.
Oh my God, like the guy's holding the fucking fish. What is that?
Oh, you went fishing once. That's cute. Good for you.
That is so exciting. Like, okay. Or those guys that are like, my beard and my motorcycle are 100% of my personality.
Or the women that are like, I love tacos and margaritas. Like, oh,
I
so
mean,
you're
same girl,
alcoholic with
same,
the, yeah, you like,
same.
yeah. So you love tacos and margaritas. That's so, can you have a conversation? I don't know.
So what about you? Like, what were your impressions? Like what with Hinge or any of the
So,
others? Were you on any other dating apps before you met me?
all right. So I'm busted. So Bumble didn't work out for me. I mean, I'm
Like a can
ugly.
of biscuits? Like what? No, you're not. Shut up.
Like I look like powder and fester mixed together. And if I grow a mustache, I look like I'm not supposed to go within a school of 50 yards. So yeah, but no, seriously, like
Disagree.
Bumble girls were not into me. Tinder, it was all scammers that were just trying to get money. They would like swipe, they just have like this little like rubber hand that like swipes right on everybody, and then they talk to you and they don't speak good English, so you know they're from Nigeria or India, and they
I
want to
don't
like
speak good English either.
either. And with it,
Either.
but
I've heard it both ways.
yeah, tomato, tomato. So with that, the one hinge, like I did meet one, two, three people before I met you on there because I could showcase my personality via those little questions. Like it's a really actually good, really setup. Like I think Hinge is pretty good
Yes.
for that. I mean, you still have to wade through the what do they call them, fuck boys.
There's fuck boys on your side or fuck girls?
Both.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never actually met a fuck girl because I'm not hot enough, but I bet that's a
Yeah,
thing.
you have.
Oh, you're.
I'm
I
just
guess I
kidding.
I guess I met one.
I'm just kidding. Look, just get back stateside. That's what I'm saying.
Girl, I know that's right. Um, but no, like when you meet somebody, like you read this thing, and the people on their little profile or whatever, it's like okay, and they have these like perfect pictures where they do the whole thing where they a little above the head, where like, and they get the neck thin, and they never take a shot from here down.
That was me, right?
No, actually, you have a
Oh, I
thing where
need to get my
you have a thing where you take a picture from above your head, like you do it go up, like you don't even like
way above.
it's different, but you look gorgeous in your pictures.
But not in real life.
You're playing mind games with me. You're gorgeous in real life too.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I have pictures of me at the beach. Picture of me at the beach. Your three pictures on yours were all you in your uniform. I was like, this guy must be in the Navy.
No, I had no.
All three. And I remember I said that to you. I'm like, hey, you must be in the
No,
Navy.
no, there was only
Yeah.
two. There was literally only two.
Yeah. And they were both in your uniform.
But I had like 6 pictures. There was me with a beard. There was me with a Santa Claus hat on.
No,
No, 100%.
I don't remember. You might have had one with a hat on. That's called hat fishing. Just so you know.
What's hat fishing?
Hat fishing is like when men, oh, let me get my little hands again, my right hands. It's when men wear a hat and they're bald, and you don't know that they're bald until they take their freaking hat off. It's hat fishing. They make you think that there could possibly be hair under there, but there's no hair under there.
But I also had pictures where you could see my whole ass head. But the hat fishing thing is probably hilarious, especially because you can never see like back here too, with a
Right. And so
little
the
solar
other
panel
thing
for a love
too
machine.
about men online. So for me, when I was on dating apps, not anymore, because I don't have them anymore, because I have you. Like if they have pictures of their kids, automatic no. Them and their kids, no. Bye. Guys with fish, bye.
Hold on.
If there was pictures of them and they were all in a group, it was all group photos, and you're trying to like play freaking detective, like which person is it? Bye, you're gone. No pictures of themselves, you're gone. If there's only pictures of like the neck down, like shirtless stuff, no, you're done. If it said anything about unicorns, I'm married, polyamory, I'm looking for another girlfriend, any of that, bye. Sounds like a lot of drama.
So why did you not like entertain pictures of a dude with his kids?
Because in the beginning, I'm getting to know if I like you. And if you have pictures of your children, oftentimes men who have pictures with their children on a dating app oftentimes try to push their kids into the situation entirely too fast, as evidenced by having pictures of them with their children. I have children. When you saw my dating profile, did I have pictures of me with my children? No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Any of them that are talking about like anybody that has any kind of negative wording in their little blurby part too, or people that say no drama, also no thank you. Because if you say no drama, then that makes me think that you bring drama.
Yes. So there are some people that say I'm not about drama, but like they are like little drama whores, drama people,
drama queens, dramas, drama kings, drama queens.
Yeah, they just.
I personally do not like drama, but I try to avoid it at all costs. I will excuse myself from a situation.
Yeah.
So.
What's up?
First time we hung out.
Yeah, the old coffee shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun, right?
Yeah.
So when you first met me, what was your initial reaction from going from the app to like meeting me?
Like, oh damn, this guy's cute.
Oh, thanks.
Ah, snap. It looks like his pictures. Because that's happened before too. Holy smokes. Like that might have been you like in the 80s, but like that's not any time now. Thank you.
Back in my day, this is what I used to look like. Yeah.
Like in your profile pictures, you had brown hair. Now you have like gray balding hair. Gray balding.
Yeah.
What did you think, Sailor?
I would say, so I thought you were attractive.
Obs.
Yeah. Well, like, all right, okay. I thought you were zany. I know you do not prefer that word,
Okay.
but I tried it. It wasn't bad. Like it just you are a big personality, and I could see like going back to what you're talking about, like being a passive guy. I could see where a man, like some dudes, some men, um, they portray an alpha personality, but they're really just probably misogynistic assholes, in my humble opinion. This is just me talking. Like, I think that they really just want to control a lady, and I think that they want to get whatever they can in the initial stages, and they're going to throw that away. And it takes a lot to really like mature and figure out, like what you said like earlier about being a partner, right?
Yeah.
Like in profiles, you like if somebody says they're looking for a partner, you kind of like shy away from that. I think that's
No, it's not necessarily that. Because there are men that genuinely are looking for a partner, but a lot of men use that dangle of bait to dangle it to say, this is what I'm looking for. And then they'll put in the work of like 3, 5, 7 dates to get into your pants.
right.
And then once that's happened, they're like, oh God, I'm not feeling it anymore. But you were totally feeling it like yesterday. So, okay. All right.
Right.
Also, the guys that say that they're alpha males are not. If you have to say you're an alpha male, it's just like the same guys that say I'm a dom, or like if you have to say that you're a dominant, you freaking aren't, because I should know the second I walk in the room, like that you're a dominant person.
Fair enough. But I'm going to reverse something you just
Okay, go
said. So like the dude that's looking for a partner, like after a few dates, they just get in your pants, and after they actually get into your pants, they change.
God, yeah.
I've done that.
Naughty.
Well, let me may I explain? Like I'm not trying to be an ass, and I was honest about it. So hear me out. So there was one girl I dated. We were kind of vibing. We were having a good time. But for me personally, like I have like this connection thing I like.
Oh.
Yeah. So like this one girl I dated, I'm not gonna say her name, but like we were vibing. I was like, all right, she's cool. She's funny. She can take the stuff that I say, because like up here, this is a mental trap for inappropriate stuff I say, because I have a dirty mouth. I brush my teeth. Don't get it wrong. Like I don't have like tartar sauce growing on my teeth. I just think weird shit. Makes me laugh. Anyway, so the biggest thing was her and I did it.
Ooh, tell me more.
And
did you put up a fight? I mean, I'm just kidding.
oh, are we doing Grease now? Fair enough. No. So I just laying there and I was like, that wasn't what I thought it was gonna be.
Right.
And it was weird. It was like this, like it was just like, not to sound like overly apologetic, but like there was just like this something missing. Like I didn't like this.
Mm.
It wasn't like there wasn't anything I could like look at and go, oh, this. It was just like that just not that it didn't hit the spot.
It just didn't pass the vibe check.
Yeah, it was just kind of like,
as the kids say, you didn't pass the vibe check.
Like either I'm getting weirder and I need to figure out what I like. I mean, I might be like every other man that turns 40 and becomes transgendered. I don't know. But I mean, I've since I've met you, I've kind of found what I'm looking for. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, it's a sassy redhead from Texas. That's what you're looking for?
That's what I needed. Yeah.
I've been here. I don't know.
Yeah, but like when you're just laying in bed after it, you have this regret, this guilt, like, oh, it wasn't awful, but it's not what I was looking for.
Was it like that moment where you're laying there and you're like, how long do I have to lay here before I can get up and like take a shower?
You're right.
It's funny that you like were thinking like we finish each other's sandwiches. But
yeah, like I'm just sitting, I'm just laying there and being like, I'm just covered in my own funk and spunk and schmegma. And I'm just like, all right, can I take a shower now?
I know, right?
And then you're laying there and you're like, do I stay the night or do I I got shit to do tomorrow and I don't want to lay here tonight. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But oh, we went down a rabbit hole, didn't we? That's good.
We did.
Yeah.
It's look, this is unattached, right?
Right. No,
anything.
Unarranged.
Oh, unarranged. Sorry. It's unarranged. Just it's rabbit holey.
Yeah. Oh, here's a spicy question.
Okay.
So, so you and I both have ex, spouse for now.
Well, technically right now we have the same amount.
Duly noted. Anyway. So
okay, go ahead with your question.
So you said that you and your let's play a game. You ready?
I'm ready.
Ask each other a spicy question we have to be honest about.
Oh no.
So
it's like truth or dare without the dare.
100%. So when was the last time you had sex with your most current ex-husband?
The baby daddy.
Right, because you said you went for like 3 years without it. So
3 years, yeah. So I left him in 2016. So I would say sometime in 2013. And it was so great that I totally remember when the last time was.
I got nothing. That's the answer. It is what it is.
I mean, it's just, I don't.
Yeah.
It's amazing that he and I stayed together as long as we did. Quite honestly.
All right. So you and I have talked like because we're doing this for like a thing. So I don't want to go down a rabbit hole, but
okay.
In broad terms,
right.
What were some of the reasons you think that y'all broke up?
I would say probably the main reason is that the father of my children definitely has some deep-rooted narcissistic tendencies. He lacks basic communication skills, which has surfaced recently. Again, always, it's like an ongoing issue. The basic respect, basic communication, basic giving a shit. He was very self-involved. And as we've talked about before, I probably could have taken more of his abuse, for lack of a better word. I probably could have handled more of it if he would have just sought full-time employment while we were together. I would have just muscled through it until my kids were grown.
Yeah.
What about you?
Which part?
When was the last time you had sex with number 3?
Oh, like March, April, right before I came back to Virginia from Florida,
Of what year?
2021.
Wow. Yeah. And why do you think that relationship ended?
Well, great question. So due to a lot of unmet expectations and trust issues.
Interesting. Why do you think she would say that your relationship ended?
Well, probably because she was worried about her son's behavior. And that's a whole nother topic. Like, he was an amazing young man, and I think that he struggled in ways. And when I say struggled, I think like for a huge family structure. So like so in a nutshell, and we'll probably go into it like many times over, but he was, so she tried to homeschool him, and he had this really good friend network, but he missed his like his Mima and his pop pop, and like I think like it was really like a struggle of like when he gets around Mima and pop pop, he gets his way, he gets spoiled, you know, like,
Mhm.
and the structure breaks down. He doesn't like, I feel that his mother didn't want to adhere to a schedule for him, and she didn't want a mom.
It's hard. Parenting's not for the faint of heart.
100%. And so like she had less help from me because I'm military. So like I can be a backup, but I have shit I got to go do. Like I'm overseas right now. So it's difficult to be a single parent. And
Are
it
you
takes
going
a,
to tell me that? You're going to tell me that. I know that.
no, I know, you know,
I know it.
I'm reaffirming that fact.
Oh, there you
You know what I'm
go.
saying? Like I'm not judging that. I'm not by no means like I like it takes a village. And I think to answer your original question, I think the third ex, she wanted a different village than what I gave her. And I'm not going to talk about the other stuff because that's hearsay.
Okay. Hearsay.
I'm not trying to badmouth anybody. I'm just saying, like, I think
I
she
got
just
you.
wanted a different village, and it wasn't me.
I got you. No, I wasn't gonna have you badmouth her. I was gonna have her badmouth you through you.
Oh, I'm no, the whole thing. Like, I can be emotionally unavailable at times,
Okay.
but at the same time, I can be emotionally super available. And then there are some people that just need a lot more time to themselves.
They're called introverts.
Yeah.
We've had that conversation too.
Yeah. Anyway, so to answer, that was the long answer to a short question.
Gotcha.
She wanted a different village for her kid.
Okay. That's fair enough.
So, after meeting me
Yes.
so far, why after meeting me on Hinge have you been into me?
That's such a loaded question.
PG.
So, so PG. Oh my God. Okay.
PG 13.
You give good cuddles. You so I'm trying to think of like the most articulate way to explain this. There's lots of wonderful things about you. There's some not so great things about you, but everybody's got that.
Ooh, tell me more about that.
So in my mind, you have to look at somebody else's bullshit and decide if their bullshit, you can deal with it, and that their bullshit matches your bullshit, right?
Yeah, I like this.
So, for example, I am not great at checking the mail. Okay? I will admit this. I am shitty at checking the fucking mail because I live in a townhouse and it's like all the way down the street. So you have to like walk to go get there. Or I have to remember to put the key in my car so that when I drive past it, I can stop and check the mail, right? Because they don't deliver it directly to my house. So I'm really bad at checking the mail. But you, Scott Thomas, seem like a person who would check the damn mail.
Do you know why?
Because you're a little bit anal retentive, and I like that about you.
What define anal retentive?
Like you're very particular about how you like things.
Yes.
Okay.
Why is that? You know what? Is anal retentive even actually a thing?
It is. You're a little bit anal retentive. You are. Anyway.
Is that just a fancy word for constipated?
No, it's just like you hold it all in. You just hold it in.
Well, I don't hold it in.
You kind of do.
No.
Just like a little bit. It's okay. It's all right. It's not a bad thing. I'm saying that you compliment my bullshit. Okay. So anyway, something else that's not great about me. Maybe you don't know this. I have a terrible sense of direction and I will get lost.
You know, that's so fun fact about that. That's actually so you'd have to fact check me on this, but it's a female trait, and it's going to sound misogynistic, but it really boils down to an almost ancient set of skills that we have in our DNA, where the men were the hunters, right? So we would go out, we'd venture out, and the women would be at the house taking care of the kids and doing gathering. You know what I'm saying? So women didn't have to navigate like men do.
Right.
It's scientifically proven. You can
maybe not. But anyway, so I have really bad sense of direction.
I'm just saying,
I have a really, really bad sense of direction.
Right.
But you seem like you could probably find some shit. And that's great.
I mean, my skills have been way censored due to I don't know, GPSs.
Jeppis?
Yeah, the Jeppis. Whatever happened to Tom? I miss him.
I used to have one of those, and I had a Garmin, like back in the day. A Garmin. The little Garmin. So anyway, yes, there's many wonderful things about you.
Well, thank you. I will say, don't ever call me anal retentive again. Humor.
Don't call me zany again, and then we're cool.
Let's go.
So anyway, you have a great sense of humor. You have a great sense of humor, obviously. You're intelligent and articulate, which is very great. You are a good communicator, both listening to me and communicating your needs as well.
Huh?
And that's one of the things I really love about you, is that although you want to solve problems a lot, I think you're getting better at this. Of like, there'll be times where I will tell you, I don't want you to solve this for me. I just want you to listen.
Right.
I know you've heard me say that. I don't want you to solve this for me. I just want you to listen.
Yeah.
And I know how hard it is for you, because you're just like, I want to fix this. But you just kind of like, okay, I'm just going to listen. I'm just going to listen. I feel like I feel safe with you. Like you personally won't hurt me. Not, at least not on purpose. And you wouldn't let somebody else hurt me.
No, you're like in my circle.
Right. It's, it's the circle. You're wicked cute. We look really cute together in pictures.
Right. I don't break your camera.
Always a plus, I can talk to you about nerdy shit, and you actually ask very good questions.
Like what?
So like the other day when I had to do that syllable training. Right? Completely out of your wheelhouse. Completely out of your wheelhouse. It is. It was, right?
Or is it?
But it is. Like, it's out of your wheelhouse.
I have a unique brain. I get it.
But you asked great questions, thought-provoking questions.
I was being a smartass.
No, but it was good questions. Whether you're being a smartass or not, it's better to be a smartass than a dumbass. Like, you actually asked really good questions. So you were engaged, and you're interested in things that I do, and you're caring and you're compassionate, and you even though you haven't met my children yet because you've been gone, you
Right.
actually care about my children. You sent them little goodies, and you sent me little goodies, and just try to make me feel important to you. You try to make space for me.
Yes. And I think that's the biggest key. Like, even if we go back to like you mentioned, like the first 7 dates when the guy's trying to get in some girl's pants, right? I think a lot of younger men need to figure out what they actually want.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. Most of them just want to fucking smash.
I mean, who doesn't?
I mean, or 100%.
But I would like to be able to smash with a consistent person. That's it.
Right. And even like some people, like honestly, some people, like I think like there's a whole bunch of studies, and I've read some of these studies and they bore me to death. But I think some people are built to be little nomad wanderer whores. They just go around and then fuck to spread their seed. I mean, I'm serious. They're just little jackrabbits. They look good. They find the hottest chick. They spread it's about making more humans.
Okay, that's frightening.
It's just is what it is, in my humble opinion.
Right.
Like, I don't have any seeds, and I'm a part of the seedless grape club. Like, I got a vasectomy. Like, I can't do
You're
that.
a seedless watermelon.
100%. But I'm more delicious. But anyway, so it's
PG, remember PG? But I did swear a couple of times.
I did too.
Drop some F-bombs.
I said PG-13.
How many swears can you have for PG-13? I wonder.
It doesn't matter. It's a podcast.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, right. It's fine.
All right. So yeah. So what about you? What do you like about me?
A great question. So I'm gonna say a word you don't prefer, and then I will elaborate. When I say zany, I enjoy those qualities. So if you were to have a synonym book of the word zany,
right,
all of those synonyms are the things I enjoy about you. I love your spontaneity. You know, like I like your I don't know what you're gonna say.
Shit, I don't know what I'm gonna say half the time.
You know, so like, yeah, it's not like anything crazy, but it's still like it makes me laugh. It's wild. I like it. Like you just have this big, boisterous, beautiful personality.
Aw,
Yeah, like
that's nice.
I mean, the only thing that kind of like worried me, but I'm just gonna like like lean into it is the fact that you're taller than me. Because
Like a hair's breadth of an inch. Like, stop it.
how tall are you?
5'11".
You wear heels, so you're like 6'3".
6'3" and bulletproof. What? Did
Right.
you
Like
not
I
wear
look like
heels all the time?
like I'm supposed to be 5'11" and I lost an inch somewhere. So like like I look like a midget next
I
to
know where
you.
you got the inch. I mean, what?
Yeah, when I hang upside down with my ankles. So it's I'm like a tuna can. I can mess the sides up, but I don't go deep. So PG-13.
Right.
Anyway,
Look, it's not the size of the boat or the motion of the ocean. It's whether the captain stays in port long enough for everybody to get off.
yes, queen.
Right.
Right? Oh,
All
that's
right. What
funny.
else? I'm zany, clearly.
And you're attractive. Like I
Attractive
said,
how?
you're tall.
Okay. But you don't prefer that.
I didn't say I didn't prefer it. I said I'm leaning into it. Like I'm enjoying the fact that you are
At Amazon.
an Amazon. Yeah. Yeah.
Field maiden.
I am from Norway and I pull the sleds through the plows of Norway. I like to
That's
sing
it.
I like to sing songs when we pull plow.
Right. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's it. I'm zany and I'm attractive. That's it.
No.
That's all you got. Okay.
Whoa, hey.
Whoa.
Your lady parts are showing. Hold on, let me explain.
Calm your tits, Liz.
I would get canceled if I said that. Anyway, so
Hakuna your tatas.
ooh, I like it. So no, I will say another thing is the level of one of the main things I love
Yes.
is your level of respect. You're not mean. To break it down simply, you and I have had a few disagreements,
Correct. Of
and
course.
you have a voice and a tone. Like I don't know if it's like ingrained in your DNA or like however it works, but like you have a voice and a tone where like you're hurt and or annoyed, but it's not disrespectful and annoying. I know that sounds
Your
bad.
voice. It's my teacher voice.
There's
It's my
something to be
teacher
said
voice.
about that. Whatever you want to call it, but it's like there's this thing where like some, and this is going to make me sound like a misogynist, but I'm just going to say it.
Yeah.
There are some women that have this like they want to get their way and they have a feeling and they are going to strike their man down verbally and they are going to eventually, if they can get away with it physically, beat the man because they figured out that he's a fucking beta. He's a fucking passive bitch.
Mm.
I mean, look at all right. So, like in current events today in April of 2022, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. they're going at it in court for defamation.
I feel like
they're
that's an entirely different thing though, because
100%. I mean,
he's mentally ill, and I feel like he probably is as well, like from trauma from his childhood,
oh
and
yeah,
that was just a toxic,
yes,
toxic.
yes, 100% toxic.
Ooh,
But I think like certain people,
I wouldn't call Johnny Depp a beta by any means.
you wouldn't.
I would not. No.
No, no, no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there are. I'm saying there are people that have incompatibilities
Correct.
that clash, and I feel like to answer the question you asked me, like I was going down a rabbit hole, but what I'm trying to say is like I feel like our incompatibilities are compatible in the fact that we can actually, how do I put it, respectfully communicate about them without getting a rise out of each other. Like to the point where like you either scream at me or like you throw shit at me or like I get physically, like punch walls, like that shit that like Kyle's do.
Or Dave's. I feel like a
Yeah.
Dave might do that too. Look, if you're a punch a wall, I'm gonna frame it, like, and I'm gonna make you sign your work. Like, that's where it's going with that. Yeah, I don't like that. I will engage in discourse that's respectful and is
Yes.
moving towards a purpose.
Yeah.
So I will disagree with you. I'm not always going to be agreeing with you. I will
Yeah.
disagree with you if there's a purpose for it. Either something's happened that I don't like,
Right.
there's a problem that's arisen for whatever reason, your fault, my fault, my kid's fault, like somebody, it doesn't matter. Fault is fault without. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but like
Misunderstandings.
just yes, misunderstanding. So I'm going to argue with the purpose of coming to some kind of resolution and solving the problem.
Yes.
This is what was so maddening in, and it's literally maddening in my last marriage, was that we would argue about things and it would go in circles and go in circles and go in circles, and we would argue and argue and argue with no resolution ever. The airing of grievances without any kind of resolution. And so those reasons for those grievances would dissipate for a while, a month or two. That person would be better. And then, right, they would, oh, I've changed. I'm doing better. And then gradually fall back into old habits, old routines, and then the grievances would start again. And what ends up happening is the other person who is trying to respectfully talk about it and come to a resolution is now being accused of things like nagging. Why do you always nag me? Why do you always bug me about this? So if you know that when you talk to that person and you are genuine, because you and I have disagreed, and the way that I disagreed with you is the way that I've always disagreed with people.
All right. Yeah.
But any sane, rational person that's still talking about the same stuff 8 years into a relationship, 9 years, 10 years into a relationship of, I don't like it when you wake me up at 2 a.m. and accuse me of cheating when I've been sleeping and I work 60 hours a week and I'm in grad school. I literally do not have time to.
Yeah.
Even if I wanted to cheat, I literally do not have time in my schedule to do that. I have to schedule my poops. Okay. So when those things are happening, things start coming out and I would scream at my ex-husband at 6:30 in the morning, I hate you. I hope you fucking die.
I mean, I've got the t-shirt.
Which is not who wants to start their day like that?
No, yeah,
Nobody. Nobody wants to start their day like that.
Like I have my entire whole set of my own, but like, so by no means am I a saint.
Right. Well, neither am I. I mean, I just shared with you and everybody what I would do at times, like towards the end of my marriage to him, just lose my crap because it's poke, 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 poke. And you can only take so many pokes before you react to it. And that's what they call reactive abuse. So you are so abused and so belittled and so stripped down and so harassed that you fight back.
Yeah, like
I became a different person. And I'm going to be very honest. The person that left him almost 6 years ago is a very different person than who I am now, and very different from the person that he met. The person that he met is very much who I am right now. This is who he met. Me, right? This is me. It took me a long time to find me again after that.
Yeah.
Because I almost equate what it was like with him to somebody taking like a melon baller and just every day just scooping a little bit of your inside out. And it's so gradual that you don't even notice. Just the chipping away, slowly eroding your insides to where eventually, after years and years of it, you're just like, there's nothing left in here. And you look at your life and you're like, I'm just ruined. I was ruined financially, emotionally, spiritually. Anything that he could have taken away from me, besides my children, thank God I have my children, but I started completely over again. Just completely over again. And I was not a young person. And it was difficult and painful. But I'm still here.
100%.
I think we kind of like took a little turn there. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
The conversation again.
No. I appreciate that. I think that's very powerful for a lot of people to hear, because I think that's it's one of those things where everybody has a similar story. And it's very beautiful and very powerful how you went through what you went through, then you like a phoenix came back out of it, and like I'm being over the top with it, but like I'm saying, I think that it was a redhead joke that I just realized. Anyway.
Oh, I got you. I feel you. I got it.
No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, I think that everyone, regardless of age, like everybody's like, oh, after you hit 25, you're really finding yourself. Like, no, like, God, I need to like write down the stuff that I read. But I read a quote where a guy that was way smarter than me said that every 10 years you reinvent yourself.
Right.
So I think a lot of people grow apart. I think in today's day and age, I think with social media and the level of access to like a lot of things we have now, I feel like everybody, like it may have even like got smaller. Like everyone like reinvents themselves almost every like 3 to 5 years. Like I would have to like actually like go to like a college and learn how to research this and do social media studies. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I think like everybody like changes much faster than they used to.
That very well could be true, but you know, every cell in your body is constantly regenerating, right? All the time.
Yeah.
So every 7 years, your body is completely different than it was 7 years earlier, right?
The 7-year itch.
So
I got that.
I have like 1 more year-ish, and then there'll be a version of me that's never been touched by him.
Mm.
So yeah. So what else do you like about me? I think you were finishing that question, then we went down the rabbit hole because we are what?
The Unarranged podcast.
We're on a range. It's
Yeah.
like we just chased the dopamine, right? We just chased the dopamine. Where is it?
Oh yeah, can I get a oh yeah?
Oh yeah. I don't know how to do that.
You just got to get a high pitch.
Right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to do that. I know the macaroni and the chicken strips.
So do that. But just like a. Huh?
No.
When I get home from where I'm at. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, you're such a zany. So anyway.
Yes, right?
Yeah. So what did you just ask me? To explain why else I like you?
Yeah, what else? It's the crazy eyes.
No, I'd like so that's the thing is like I love your like compassion and your honesty and your unfettered zest for making people better.
Okay.
You're an amazing mother.
Thank you for that.
You're kind, you're caring. I mean, we've only been so fun fact, we've been dating for October, November, December, January, February, March, April.
Almost May.
Almost May, June. Like I will have been gone for 6 months of our 8 months of dating.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's an interesting relationship to start off with.
Yeah, I think so. And I've told you before, I feel like it was the universe kind of conspiring to slow it down.
Yeah.
Definitely took the physical part out of it.
Yeah, because I will say, like I told you, like the physical thing, like I dated some ladies, and the physical thing was kind of like
that wasn't our problem. That's never been our problem.
No, 100%. So I didn't want. So I have made a lot of rash decisions with my dick versus my head.
You were thinking with your dick. There's that song right now. There's a song about that.
I'm just thinking with my dick.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
So I really had to pull that away.
Yeah.
Because the power of the pussy, I don't know what it is.
It's magical.
So.
And you still like me even regardless. It's kind of interesting.
I do. I'm actually like really into your level of loyalty despite any negative outcomes. Because I've been an asshole.
Not to me.
I have. FTV.
Oh, just that one time. There was that one time. Man.
I mean, that would have been a game killer for a lot of people.
I really feel like that all boiled down to a miscommunication via text.
And so how many times does that happen off of Hinge?
Oh, I'm sure. But we'd already known each other for a while at that point.
Yeah, and I have a boundary.
Lessons learned, though. But see, lessons learned, like
right.
Give Liz the benefit of the doubt.
True. and
or ask for clarification. I'm a pretty articulate young lady.
no, 100%. Like I already apologized for my level of lack of asking for clarification. I just thought, like, because I already had somebody else.
Clarity is kindness.
I already had a female that was like wicked spicy about me. And like she wanted to like push my boundaries, and I was not about it.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm relaxing.
Are you?
There's something to be said about doing things at the first 3 months of a relationship versus like there's stages in like
Correct. There's like milestones.
right, and then there's understandings.
Benchmarks. There's benchmarks.
That's a strong way to put it, but I do.
No, I think it's benchmarks because at each benchmark you kind of reevaluate where you're at.
Yeah.
And is where you're at where you want to be, or is it a flaming dumpster fire? Flaming dumpster fire, I'm out. Bye-bye.
Right.
Because red flags are deal breakers now.
Oh, you know what? I had a red flag and then I surpassed it and then I regretted it. Oh.
With me?
No. So like I had a girl that I was dating that would do the whole she's secretly mad at me and I can't figure out why.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell you if I'm mad at you. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. I'll have a PowerPoint. I'm gonna have a PowerPoint slide. Sit your ass down. Slide 1. Here's what you did wrong.
Slide you know what?
2. Tacos and margs is how you fix it. Okay. Slide 3.
So
why
here's
are
the question.
You still sitting there?
So
let's go.
Here's the thing. 2 things. One.
Yes.
Or one. If tacos and margaritas actually fixes it,
yeah, I'm
down.
Let's go.
And you don't hold it against me, like you don't come back. You don't come back at me 6 months later, like, do you remember the time you had my tacos and margaritas, but you said you were going to do this? I'm still mad about that. So
yeah, I don't do that. Once it's done, it's done.
But here's
this
the thing.
Is the beauty of dating a Sagittarius, though. Like when we're done with our shit, we're done with that shit. Moving on. I don't have the brain.
That's got to be episode 2. We got to like do a whole thing about like star signs because.
Okay, right on. Well, it's not just star signs. It's like the star chart.
All right, because that's not my bag, but I would love to listen to you talk about it.
Okay, right on. Yeah. You just like to watch me talk.
I like to talk too.
I know you do. Well, you're an Aquarius. So like you and I could be together forever. Forever. Forever, ever.
According to star chart?
Yes. Well, you're an air sign and I'm a fire sign. We'll be together forever. Forever, ever.
You know what? On that note.
Yeah.
I'm down to enjoy that thought.
Okay.
But on our first inaugural episode, let's end it here.
Okay.
And yeah.
I like to leave it with a weird feeling. So, you know.
Oof.
So we got to leave it with something weird, you know.
Show your little magic.
Frogs drink through their skin. Have a great night. Bye.
Oh, that's weird. I thought something like did you hear about hey, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon?
No.
The food's good, but there's no atmosphere. All right, good night.